After Grandma passed, I couldn't wait for my parents to come back. So I handled the funeral myself when they finally came home, and found Grandma already buried. My father swallowed his rage and confronted me. Why did you bury her without waiting for us? Everyone who had come to pay their respects froze. I slowly lifted my head and looked at my father with steady eyes. How long was I supposed to wait? 3 days? 5 days? Or next month, whenever you happen to have time? Dad's face darkened. Watch your tone. I'm your father, I know you are. My knees had gone numb from kneeling so long. I wobbled but steadied myself. So I'm asking, Dad, where were you the day Grandma died? Mom stepped forward. Lucien, we got the telegram on June 18th. I cut her off, my voice clear and deliberate. The 20th day of the 5th lunar month was Hope's 16th birthday. The words died in her throat, and my father's eyes shifted. What does Hope's birthday have to do with your grandmother's burial? Nothing at all. I smiled, but there was no warmth behind it. Grandma kept watching the doorway right up until the end. I asked her who she was waiting for. She said she was waiting for you two. You said you were coming home this year. I sent 3 telegrams. The first said Grandma critically ill, come immediately. The second said Grandma fading fast. The third said Grandma is gone. I looked my father straight in the eyes. When did you actually leave to come back? Yesterday. Or did you wait until you had finished what you were doing? Dad cut me off hard. The military has rules and obligations. You think you can just walk out whenever you want. I nodded slowly. All right? Then tell me, Commander May, what was so important on June 18th? Was it a drill? A training exercise? Or was it throwing a birthday party for the boy you adopted at the military compound? Murmurs rippled through the crowd, and my father's face flushed deep red. Half from anger, half from the humiliation of being exposed in front of everyone, Mom went pale. Her fingers wrapped tight around the umbrella handle. You don't know what you're saying. Dad pointed at me. Hope's father saved your life. You owe him, I know, I said, cutting him off. So you brought his son into your home, bought him brand new clothes and shoes, sent him to school, threw him birthday parties. One big, warm, happy family. I stepped forward. Rain dripped from my chin, and what about me? You sent me back to this village when I was 3 years old. That was 12 years ago. How many times did you come back? How many letters did you write? Hope gets new clothes and a new backpack every year. Did I ever get that? I reached up and wiped the rain from my face. None of that even matters. Grandma raised me well. She taught me medicine. She fed me. She never let me feel like I was less than... But then my voice climbed. What about Grandma? How long did Grandma spend waiting for you? Every single New Year she was waiting, saying maybe this year you'd show up. Every birthday she stood at the edge of the village road watching. Last year her cough got bad. She couldn't sleep through the night. I said I'd send a telegram to call you back. She stopped me and said you were busy. Don't cause trouble. My eyes were burning, but I still didn't cry. Right before she went, she was still murmuring about how Dad always loved her cured pork. Do you have any idea what you threw away? My father shuddered visibly, as for not waiting for you to bury her. I curved my mouth slightly. Grandma waited for you her entire life. She waited and never got to see your faces one last time, and now that she's gone, you've suddenly remembered you have a duty to be filial. I turned and pointed at the fresh grave. Grandma's last instruction was bury her quickly when the time comes. Don't slow the living down. She said she had spent her life saving people and didn't want a fuss made over her death. I did exactly what she asked. If you want to pay your respects, you can kneel now, and when you're done, go back to wherever you came from. The rain came down harder. My father stood drenched in front of the grave. He looked at my sharp, unwavering eyes and felt something catch in his chest. Mom was crying, her tears running together with the rain. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Grandma. Don't say sorry. I stopped her. Grandma taught me something. Words don't count for anything. My voice wasn't loud, but it carried a weight that left no room for argument. There is no fairness here. Nothing to negotiate. The 3 of them looked at each other, then looked at their parents standing there stone-faced, and finally walked over slowly to bow at the grave. I watched Mei Tianli go down first, pressing her forehead to the ground 3 times. Mei Tian and Mei Daoli knelt and bowed